baseball fans, and welcome. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill for the Phillies, Aaron Nola. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
First pitch, 5 o'clock.
To the right side. Whips it to first. And Freeman is retired. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with the righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Number 6, batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Nola's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts throughout the year, Boog. He's got multiple seasons with 200-plus Ks and a pitch arsenal that leaves most hitters frustrated as they walk back to the dugout.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. They say to win.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Towards first, Harper. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. On the ground right side, and foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 out, space is empty. Hard hit left side, jumps, throws, safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Muncy to hit. There's a strike. Muncy working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Next pitch is outside. Stop. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Muncy. And that is the third out of the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And today's starter, Shohei Ohtani. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Trey Turner at the plate. And a pitch. Just missed. Ohtani in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering down in the dirt. Now one missed.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And a pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And this place is rocking. 3rd home run of the season. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
This is Bryson Stott, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that's fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
That's a ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Fouled off left side. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground to 3rd. Sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the 1st.
Batting 3rd.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Bryce Harper now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
So a man at first, and Kyle Schwarber will come up with 3 hits on the series, and one of them a homer. That one catches the corner for a strike. Schwarber went deep in his most recent game.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Fastball almost got him there.
Ball 2.
Harper at first, one gone. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
And here comes Alec Bohm. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and now this place is really rocking. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
One down, base is empty.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Way high there, and it's 1-2.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next pitch is outside. And there's the ball. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Just missed. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. And a ball evens the count. And a swing and a miss ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
High fly ball out to center field. Marsh moves under it. And there's one down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez came up with 4 hits in his last game.
That's a ball. 1-0.
One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7, the catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. And that's through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And foul ball. Nola fires. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Next pitch is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground. Boom. Zips it across, and they get the out on Smith. And the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We head to the bottom of the second.
For the
Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
Ohtani back to work. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed
No
there.
balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now batting Max Kepler. 2 for 6 so far in the series. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Yeah, and he'll act like he really wanted to hit, but
Number 7.
he's as happy as anyone that he got hit by that pitch just to turn this lineup over back to the top.
Turner stands in now and watches strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Grounded out his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Bryce Harper next to bat for Philadelphia. Two outs. Foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That one the other way, and there's a hit. Oh, he botches it. Coming home. The relay, safe. It's 5-0.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Ohtani will depart, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
Clayton Kershaw on the pitch here. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Clayton Kershaw.
So Harper stands in. Singled and scored his first time. just
that ball went out.
missed. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one sliced foul. That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Phillies with a run-scoring double. And the lead is now 5-0. Third inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Marsh sizing this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 33.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swinging a foul straight back. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Grounded out his first time. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's the second baseman. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab, and that is that. One left for LA. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Wild, wild child fighting for she hit the block. Body grown, full grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the assets. Classless. Been where you been, where you been. Where you been, where you been. They wanna know. Been where you been, where you been.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the pen down there. Kirby Yates, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Kershaw fires. And that one's a little bit low. And the count now 2-0. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone. Now 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
3-2.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first, nobody out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Kershaw deals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. This one in the air. Muncy makes the catch, and there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
No strike.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
2 down, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that's way high. And it's 2-0. Top of the zone for a called strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the 3rd. That one well upstairs, and the count's full. Good job to fight that one off. And that one lifted in the air center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 7-0. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the fourth, stepping in the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. A changeup missing. And that's ball one.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Muncy, in his 9th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Popped up. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Hit in the air, left field. Kepler drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Max Kepler at the plate.
The left fielder, Max Kepler.
And first offering is fouled off. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Got him. 1 gone here.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his 2nd hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at second with 1 away. Bryson Stott now at the plate. And that is out of play. Turner, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground a second. Throw on to Freeman. 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 3, strike.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. There's a strike. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Nola back to work. And a foul ball. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And downstairs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Foul ball there. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Fly to center his first time. That one not close. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch downstairs. And now 2-0. Fouled off to the right. That one called a strike. It's 2-2.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 5th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Well, no better night than Sunday night when everyone is watching. You break out, you just let them know that you haven't gone anywhere.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alec.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Schwarber gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 2 in this one. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Two on, nobody out. Kershaw deals. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Castellanos swings, drills one to center. That one is back. Into the shrubbery and gone. Bye-bye ball. A 3-run homer. His first homer of the year. It's 10-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kershaw will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Kirby Yates.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Freeman makes the play. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So up next, Max Kepler. First pitch misses. In the dirt, but kept close. That one outside, and the count is 3-1. And that's in for a strike.
The count is full.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And that one gets past the catcher. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Yates, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two on, 1 out, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Marsh at third. Kepler over at second with 1 down. And delivers outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Stop. In now. Takes ball one off the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. And another ball. That one misses. And now 3-0. Bryce Harper on deck for the Phils. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And there's the automatic. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
3-2.
Two on, 2 outs, and that'll load the bases.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Harper in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. 2 outs, bases are full. That one pushed to the left and foul. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 10-zip. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And that one clips the corner. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next pitch is outside. And that skips in the dirt. And that just misses.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. My partner, known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness!
In your career,
I can't even believe. I win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
Freeman in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He circles the bases. It's 10-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now the number 2 hitter. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're the top half of the 6th. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. Off the plate, and the count is 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
And that one misses up and in. And now 3-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Man at first, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Betts in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ohtani off of first with 2 away.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked.
1-1.
Turns and fires to Betts. That one is upstairs. That's towards center. Marsh under it. Brings it in, and that is that. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 10-2 ball game.
Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out, about to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number. So stay in the house for like all of the summer.
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Now, Alec Bohm. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man, of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. One down, base is empty.
I got 3 and 2.
Out to short. Betts. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
2 down, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. He's already homered here in this one. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs.
That's ball 2.
Just misses with that one.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Out to short. Betts whips it to first. And Castellanos is out. And the Phillies are set down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 10 and the Dodgers 2. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
That one inside. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Tanner Banks appears to be getting loose. Romano warming up as well.
Big at-bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That one hammered center field. Marsh going back on the warning track and hauls it in. And now Will Smith. And a foul ball. Look out, almost got him upstairs. The Phillies up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him swinging. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Right fielder, Michael.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break in his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
And the 1-0. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. His first homer of the year. It's 10-3. That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
new pitcher on now, Tanner Banks.
Number 58.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. This to third. Whips it across. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. And it is now 10-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex Vesia. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 3.
Marsh.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Vesia goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Comes up empty.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one misses. Full count now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Sliced hard but foul. In the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Real Muto over at first with 1 away. Outside low, ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
That one out to right. Conforto makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Turner.
Here's Turner now. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Well struck right field. Back there. And gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 12-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
And the batter now, Bryson Stott. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here, the bottom of the 7th. Just missed.
Ball 2.
Hard ground ball, base 9. And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Harper stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Two outs. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count even at 1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Next pitch is outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter to fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And down on strikes he goes. And Harper down on strikes. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. 8th inning coming up. You're dialed into the show. Ready to begin the 8th. Leading off, Freddie Freeman. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Ross up and loosening in the pen. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missed. Struck him out looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Number 6 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Ohtani stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one missing inside. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And that's outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one to first. And that's just foul. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. That one is gone. A towering shot to center. It's 12-4.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Digging in, Max Muncy. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. And ball one. And that's downstairs and outside.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Upstairs. Full count now.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last half of the 8th coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Vesia back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
And it's even up. That's a little bit low. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Off the mark there. Full count, 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Out to short, and that squirts through.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick
Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Boom. Leads off first with one away. The changeup missing. 1-2 to count. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit
now
right there. That
the
front shoulder
fielder,
coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Way high.
1-1.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and that is that. So one hit is all they get. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 12 and the Dodgers 4. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Line to left. And there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And next for LA, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
The Phils up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2 is the count.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time, ball game. And the strikeout ends it.
Well, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in. They got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
12-4 is the way this one finishes. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.